Good morning, and I got a really quick one for you this morning talking about Peter Parker and his new look in the remastered version of Sony's Spider-Man that's available and only currently available with the special edition of Miles Morales, or Spider-Man Miles Morales, for the PlayStation 5. And a lot of people have got their panties in a pickle over this one because, as I say, they've changed the look. Now, you guys know that I'm prepared to have a go at Sony when needs be, and I actually made a video yesterday talking about the problems with save games perhaps not coming over, and the fact that with Spider-Man, we're getting a situation where if you use the PlayStation 4 version on the PlayStation 5, the save game will come across, but if you buy the remastered version with Spider-Man Miles Morales, God, this gets complicated, then the save game won't come across, so you're going to have to start playing again. So yeah, I'm quite happy to have a go at them, but I think this is a bloody storm in a Sorry about this. This is a storm in a teacup. I'll bloody say it in a minute. And this is what Brian Intihar has said. He said, today's news about the new Peter Parker face model has surprised some of you, and we at Insomniac totally understand your reaction. Do ya? Because I bloody don't. Anyway, look. He says, heck, it even took me a while to get used to Peter's new look. Not that it's that new. It looks a bit like Tom Holland, but we'll get to that in a minute because somebody mentions that. He says, but as we discussed the franchise's future and moving to the PS5, it quickly became apparent that delivering even more believable looking characters made finding a better facial match for actor Yuri Lowenthal, who we all love as Peter, a necessity. And then he goes on to say they care as much about it and all the rest of it. Now, look, I don't know whether that was the reason. It may have been, it may not have been. I'm not going to call the guy a liar. It makes sense that if they want to have a better facial capture, fine, no issues with that. But some people, they really did, as I say, get their panties in a pickle. And this is one of the tweets. It says, damn, Insomniac Games was really desperate to make this guy look like Tom Holland. And like I say, I do think he does look a bit like Tom Holland. The original look was fine, nothing wrong with it. Don't know why they did this. I'll just keep the Spider-Man PS4 look. And Insomniac reply with, completely false. Our full reason is in the blog. Now, as I say, again, I don't know whether the reasons they give are true. I've got no reason to doubt them. But I really don't understand what all the fuss is about, frankly. What does it matter? Okay, so the character now looks a bit like Tom Holland. And that, like I say, that was my first response. Oh, he looks a bit like Tom Holland. Maybe they're trying to make it look more like him. I don't care whether that was the reason. I don't care whether the reason was that they wanted a better facial match for Yuri Lowenthal. It doesn't matter. Does the character look okay? Yeah, it does. It's fine. So if you don't like it, play the PlayStation 4 version. And if you're fine with it, like me, and you're not bothered about all this bloody stupidity about having to buy the Miles Morales in order to get the special edition so you can play the remastered for God's sake. Just put out a PlayStation 5 version. Or better still, give us a free upgrade to the PlayStation 4 version, Sony. Please, just do that. And look, I know I've already talked about that. But as I say, this is a storm in a teacup. This is nonsense. There's no reason to get your panties in a pickle over something like this when there are more important things like save games and remastered versions that should be given away free because people have already bought the bloody game. As I say, more important things to discuss. And so why am I making a video about it? Well, because it does illustrate just how stupid gamers can be sometimes. I mean, come on, really? There's crunch going on. We've had the story this week about what's going on with CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077. All these things, these are really serious things that need to be addressed. And people are getting pissy about the fact that Peter Parker looks different. Well, boo-hoo. Peter Parker's looked different many times. We've had countless actors play the bloody character, and he's looked different in the comments, in the comics. And, you know, he is changeable, and he will continue to change over the years, like James Bond does. Are you going to complain when we get a new actor playing James Bond? Because we will. It's silly. It's pointless. It serves no purpose other than to give these guys, well, unneeded grief. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. I don't understand. Anyway, look, that's me done. I'm going to go and grab myself a cup of tea and I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye.